Hi.
Hi.
How are you, mate? You right?
Can't complain.
What's your name?
Carl Roberts, if not Pebbles.
How old are you, Carl?
42.
Would you like to be called, by the way? Carl or
Pebbles.
Pebbles. So you're 42. Where are you from?
Originally from northwest London.
Whereabouts?
Hampstead.
Okay, so what brought you down here?
I've been homeless on the street, if not around Liverpool Street, for a long time.
How long is that?
15, 16 years now.
Do you have brothers and sisters?
I have brothers and sisters, but I've not seen them for over 30 years.
How many brothers and sisters?
2 brothers, 1 sister.
Did you grow up in the same house with this?
No, we was in care.
All of you?
Yeah.
So where was your mum and dad?
Don't know. Lost my mum 5.5 years ago now, and I still haven't mourned her death. I'm still trying to. My father I don't have nothing to do with. In retrospect, I couldn't give a fuck, because as far as I'm concerned, my father has never been a dad. I'm a dad. I've got 2 boys myself. Drugs is what's pretty much cost me my children, if not it's cost me my way of life, if not living. But at the same time, it's also took me places, if not taught me things, and it's made me more stronger in the comparisons to other drug users, which just carry on and just keep going and show no difference of whatsoever with their own fixations. I've been offered with St Mungo's to, if not work with them, in respect to helping homeless people when it comes to drug addiction, because I've got that experience. It's been long term. You can say that I've got one of the oldest outreach numbers on record. I'm notoriously known all around East London, if not Whitechapel. I know all the drug dealers, if not all that were busted, if not all still operating. I still get asked if I want drugs when it comes to taking. I won't diss drugs. I prefer drugs than alcohol. My mum passed away from alcohol, so I don't touch alcohol. If I'm going to get high, I'm going to enjoy myself as why I'm on drugs. Because it gives me free mind, gives me peace of mind.
Did you have a good relationship with her before she passed?
No.
Not at all?
No.
What was she like as a person?
I'm her character.
And what's that?
Mad.
Mad.
She is. But she's a 5-foot lady what you wouldn't want to fuck with. She's that strong of a character. If not as strong as herself as a person.
So she used to drink a lot?
Yeah.
She
could drink 4 cans of wholesome pills and she'd be rat-assed. But she would not know her limits, if not her temperament, of what keeps going. It just carries on drinking. It would then be her trying to commit suicide, where I've witnessed on 2 occasions and tried to save her life. I've then had to witness in intensive care where they've had to pull out the tubes from her throat, and I've had 8 security guards standing outside the intensive care unit while they were doing that, what's to then stop me from hurting them. I've been on the street now 13 years, and prior to that I was in the military. I've done 2 years service with the Royal Anglian 2nd Battalion, based in Colchester. Done 1 tour in Herrick in 2010. That's when I got decommissioned. Government decommissioned us. I got mental health discharge.
What was it like, you seeing your mum in that sort of condition and having to deal with it? How did that make you feel?
I was in care, so I wasn't really as much around when it comes down to having to deal with. And it was the reasons as why I was in care. And then when I had the contact, it was few and far between, but it was like I still had my family there that I could still contact too. Yeah, one thing you got to remember, I've not seen my brothers or my sister for over 30 years.
Wow.
Okay, we are lost siblings within the care system.
Can you not try to find them, or you don't really want to?
I want to, and I've been trying to. And I've actually in fact been contacted by several organisations one of them called Siblings Reunited. It's now no longer available anymore, but basically she apparently contacted me of what was to trying to basically say that BBC are thinking of making a programme based on so many cases that have been basically publicised, and so many ask for the help as to finding their siblings when it comes to being separated as family and within the care system. And basically the BBC are looking to possibly doing a programme based on it.
What's going on with that?
At the moment I don't know. I'm just waiting on feedback from some organisations. And where is it?
Would you like to meet them?
I don't want so much as to meeting them, I want them back in my life. Because I don't want to just meet. I need, if not to be, as being support, if not being around. Because if I have anybody, I don't have anyone. I have only me to literally rely on. Me to live as being day by day. I don't have no one to love. I have so much to give, but no one to give to. I'm so humble as a person, but no one to like. Because all I get is just fucked around and fucked over. Drug addiction, if that's the consequence, so be it. But all I ask for is a friend. Do we have that in life? No. That's you, that's me. That's you, that's me is what's saying the number one importance. Because if that's you saying peace, all you're simply saying is no, fuck you. Because all you're doing is stabbing me in the back. As being there when it comes to asking. Not expecting much, but I expect at least to be honest and be truthful to yourself, truthful to what you're talking to. But society today is not like that. Which is why it's not happy. We're not happy.
What about your kids? You did not give any...
Ashley is my life. And it kills me if not to not be with him who's in Denmark at the moment. I love my boy. I've not been with him 17 years. He has made me so proud in his educated achievements in what he's basically managed to gain from what he does. He builds servers for people's computers.
But you have a relationship with him?
I do. During the pandemic, I actually managed to get in contact with him. That's my son Ashley.
That's what he does.
That's his profile on Facebook.
It's like NFT stuff he's doing, yeah?
Not NFT, it's computer programming, game platforming.
What does he think about your drug addiction?
He knows about it.
Well, what are his thoughts on it?
He understands, and he's proud as well. He's now can see at least it's his father who's actually getting clean, if not getting sorted out. He's not the same as what he used to be, which is what makes me proud to be able to say to him. I speak to him on here all the time.
So, why was you discharged?
Medically, PTSD.
PTSD, post-trauma?
Post-traumatic stress.
And what was the trauma?
We went out as a 30 platoon, we came back as a 28.
Lost 2 of your members. Where was this?
Afghan. I was on a Herrick mission, Herrick 2.
What province?
Helmand.
Oh, so you was in it?
Camp Bass is our main barracks. We're in the Corps. You can do so much damage you would not imagine, and inflict such a small amount of strength. I do Tai Chi. It's my own other form of meditation. I enjoy it because it helps me, if not channeling myself, gives me my own happiness. Makes me not think about the negativities of what's making me so miserable. I've got that much problems on my mind, it would be a never-ending story of just crying, if not just no happiness at all. But with my Tai Chi, as I do every day, it helps me to meditate.
How did you get started with the drugs?
Going back to when I was 18, I was a marijuana user at the age of 7. Well, started smoking when I was 7, started taking class B, C's when I was 12, I started class A's when I was 18. Done ecstasy, done trips, done acid, I've done all the fucking drugs, I've done even the prescribed medication when it comes to drug wise. Heroin was always my favourite. Can't stand crack.
Why heroin?
Because it's a meditating form of drug. It relaxes you.
Even now.
Even now. But you have to take the actual drug that they get that you're finding on the street, not what they're prescribing you. Because what they do with the drug in the pharmaceutical side, they take the goodness out of it. To a certain degree. To certain things. They don't want addicts to get in their enjoyments. Fentanyl is the next best thing.
Oh, that's dangerous.
Yeah, it's 100,000 times more stronger than heroin in itself, and it's made by chemicals. But it's another form of opiate. You've then got something that's even more stronger than fentanyl. Now in America at the moment, there's a fucking huge pandemic of fentanyl problems. This country has only got a minor problem. Over there, they've got an even worse. We're lucky, but it's that influence that's causing the problem here. Drugs is always going to be a problem, which is why I think they should just decriminalise. Get it over and done with. If you're going to take it, you're going to fucking take it. If you're not going to take it, you're not going to take it. Yeah, your choice. Instead of making it illegal, fuck the laws. I've been arrested that many times. I've been put in prison 8 times simply for being homeless. Of a breach of ASBO within the City of London, if not within Tower Hamlets. Do you think I care? No. Do you think I really care? No. Do you want to arrest me? Go ahead. Do you want to beat me up? Go ahead. Make my day. Kill me, please. Because it will make me happy. Because then I don't have to face this misery. But what keeps me alive is my son. That's the only thing that's keeping me going. Because otherwise I've got no reason. I want my brothers in my life, but it's me as on my own. We're born alone to die alone. What comes in between is a bonus. That's why I try and be happy. If drugs ain't going to do it, then I don't know what else is. Maybe being 6 feet under, maybe that'll do it.
So there's no support out there at all then?
Systematic wise, no. It's shit. Too much bureaucracy involved.
What do you need for people to do that could help you?
People to stop being so judgmental. Actually take note with the situation as what's actually in fact going on and do something about it instead of talking about it and just criticising it. Do you know homelessness in this country is in fact illegal? It's actually a criminal offence.
To be homeless, so they can arrest you for being out there?
Because you are actually committing an offence called Vagrancy Act. It comes under the Criminal Justice Act of 1989 and is in fact a law of vagrancy, which was basically created in 1824 because of ex-military coming back from the Boer War, exposing their wounds, going around asking for alms. And the public got sick and tired of it, so the government introduced a legislation called vagrancy. You're not allowed to sleep in a doorway, you're not allowed to ask for alms, you're not allowed to be homeless, you're not allowed to beg. Why? Because it's illegal. So why have you created such a problem? Because we have. Because we don't know what to do with it now. That's why we have such a problem now. Money is the problem. Discrimination is the biggest problem. You keeping a homeless person on the street by you giving him money. Bullshit. What you're doing is actually him a favour. Because put yourself in that person's shoes. Would you rather be there? Do you think he's happy there? Then help him. Don't just walk away and turn your back. Help him.
So where are you staying now?
Right now, at the moment, nowhere. Literally around. Walking, basically in the park otherwise.
How long have you been doing that for?
Since we got dashed out of the hotels. It was just after the pandemic finished.
Can you not get into a hostel?
I won't take a hostel.
So you don't want it?
I don't want a hostel because I want my own place. That's what I'm waiting on.
Can you not get that through a hostel?
I'm not going to go and sit in a place for 18 months to 3 years waiting with all these crackheads, smackheads causing me a problem, what's banging on my door, causing my life a misery. I pay for places, B&Bs, backpacking places.
What, how'd you get money for that then?
Go around asking for change.
And that helps you? You get
People,
money?
If people help. Not always do they help.
So there are help out there, so normal
sometimes it was then determination, but then if I ever got the option of what's online banking, that's given me another option, it makes it a bit easier. Because if not, otherwise, it's a cashless society.
So you got a way around it then, you found a way.
Yeah, with a smartphone because using my brain.
Yeah. Smart.
Yeah.
So they can't make an excuse now. I've got no change on me. Give me your card.
No, let me give you my card.
Yeah, take my card and put
Take my details and put something in my account then, please.
You can't go wrong. That's
Okay, that's the way it's going forward. But if you're that scared of fraud, fuck being worried about fraud. Who are you worrying about? Me? Leave off, mate. I'm not going to fuck you. Worry about Barclays. Because that's whose bank I'm with. Biggest fraudulent bank in the world. That much of laundering of money of what goes through their accounts, you could not imagine it. And then yet they want to charge you for online banking, yet they want to dictate you what's for your own bank account.
When did you start that journey of stopping the addiction?
Pandemic done it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How?
Basically been taken off the street, been put in hotels.
That helped.
Pandemic's done a big favour to a lot of people.
And what is the process? What's the journey been like since you started?
Hard, if not easy. I've not had to worry about so much addictions when it comes to having something on top, when it comes to not having to go out and bother anymore.